Hey guys, it's Chris.
Hey guys, it's T.
And welcome back to another episode of the Two Break Handle Baddies podcast.
Welcome back. All
right, so we're going to have a quick one for you right now. We're going to call these mini pods. And the purpose of the mini pods is we're going to give you just straightforward information about how to be a more efficient and diligent TA worker.
Yes, informative,
because we're not just here to talk smack. We're actually here to help each other help themselves.
Yes, and some tangible information that you can use. I don't know who posted this.
Well, it's on the union website, so I will be posting a link to. We're going to be talking about comforts.
Yes, so this mini podcast will be about comfort relief, aka I gotta go to the bathroom,
it's not always bathroom.
Yes, and
that is not exclusively bathroom.
That is just a common thing that most people think that a comfort is for the bathroom. So we're going to be talking about comfort relief.
Yes,
technical, right?
So we are going to be taking all of our information from the posters that have been released officially by TWU Local 100. So nobody's going to say that we're making stuff up and we're not getting it from credible sources, right? We are not coming up with this off the top of our heads. We are actually reading what our union advises us to do. But, we're going to give it to you in a palatable form. So just in case, somebody has a problem or needs to hear it in a real way, how they should be able to ask for a comfort, here we are.
All right. So I'm just going to read off the top part, which says you can not be denied a comfort relief, but you must make sure that you communicate your request and that it is acknowledged. Okay. So you are telling them you need a comfort.
Not asking.
Okay.
This isn't you asking for permission to get up. You're not raising your hand in class.
You are telling them that you are in need of a comfort. You are making sure that you are stating that over the radio or face-to-face with a supervisor, right? You are making
Dispatcher
it known.
TSS.
Yes, that you need this. You are taking this. You are not waiting for permission. You are making sure that you are stating this. You are getting an answer back.
Positive communication,
okay,
please.
Whatever. Who is this? What job you have? Giving them all your information.
Yes.
Okay? So, moving forward.
And do not be afraid to put it on the radio. There is nothing wrong with putting it on the radio. No. We actually encourage you to put it on the radio, so that way it can't be used against you.
It is recorded.
You just decide to go AWOL and didn't inform anybody of what you're doing.
Yeah. So, they are letting you know via the union. They are letting us know you cannot be denied a comfort relief. Okay, but these are the steps that you need to follow. You notify a supervisor or OCC, as they are called now, via the radio because it is recorded. If it is en route, notify your partner as well. En route, meaning you are on the train actively, okay?
Comforts are not exclusive to terminals. So if you are going to the North or South terminal and midway, your stomach starts to betray you, you may take a comfort.
Yes. And maybe one episode, in a future episode, I may run through where bathrooms are readily available. Because I think that is something that, a lot of people don't know.
But usually, anywhere that you are on a line. So if there's where the TSS is, the RCIs are, and usually the station agents, if you see a station cleaner in the station, they can allow you or direct you to a bathroom.
Yeah, if they can't allow you.
Right. Yeah. They can some of them are locked in certain stations and they have the key.
Yes.
So they would have to either tell you to go to the booth or they can go with you to unlock it for you. But there is a bathroom in every single station in the system.
Yes.
They're not all public access bathrooms, but there has to be somewhere for you to use a bathroom. Now, if there's a tower, there's a TSS place or whatever, if other departments are there, more than likely there is going to be a bathroom within somewhere of the platform. May not be right on the platform, but it's not going to be far.
And maybe in a future episode, we'll talk to you in regards to north end, south end, down the stairs, up the stairs, and around the corner, and whatever. Okay? So, moving forward, if you aren't acknowledged, immediately repeat it. And if not acknowledged, again, state your message. If en route, you can pull the EBV and secure your cab. Also, let the dispatcher or control know when you are back. Skipped over a part. Give your title and full call letters, if en route, and your job number.
So they know where you are. That's all.
Okay, so please make sure we are practicing what call letters are. Who you are, okay? Not just this the train operator at so and so station. I need a comfort. Blah 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 blah. Give them everything that they need, and possibly
we know they're gonna ask 6 different times for the same information.
And if you possibly know that, let's just say for my A division people, if you know that you have an emergency and you're approaching East 180th, try not to wait till you get to, I think that's East Tremont or whatever, to tell them that. Just let them know in advance, as far in advance as possible. So that way when you pull in there. Yes, we understand, but just try to make it
the move
as fast as possible. Yes. Just let them know. And that's for you, right? Because we don't know what's going on with you. Right. For me, it might have been I had a double. I might have had a little saltfish and Yankee. But, maybe had a coffee that ain't agreeing with me at the moment.
Right.
So, try to make it so that it's smooth.
Right.
Okay? So, they give us some examples. Employee, if you are at the terminal, okay, you want to say, White Plains, come in to 215 job. This is the train operator. Okay? And you also want to let them know that you need a comfort. And at that point, you have done it. You wait for them to acknowledge you, and that is requesting a comfort. Now, do we want to go over types of comforts that one may take? What's an example of a comfort?
I mean, yes, we can. But we have to I want to be very careful about what we say, because, of course, some of us don't know how to not fuck up the job. And some of y'all motherfuckers will go down to Golden Crust, wait on a 20-minute line to get you some jerk chicken. Sit down there, talk with the guy at the corner store, talk to him for 10 minutes, and then go upstairs and be mad that they cut your time and send your ass home because your interval done left the terminal already. There's no
formal time limit.
There's no time
on
limit.
A comfort, but let's keep it a buck.
Yes.
Right? When taking a comfort, it should be that.
It is at your discretion.
Enough
time for you
to take care of what you need to take care of.
Correct. We're not going to tell you 15, 20, 30 minutes. I'm not going to say that. And nobody in the union is going to tell you that. They're going to say you have discretion for how long you need.
Yeah.
Okay? For myself and my personal experience, if my trip was supposed to take an hour and 20 minutes, and it takes an hour 45. And therefore, my break is cut from 40 minutes to 15 minutes. I'm going to take a comfort, and my comfort is probably going to put me behind. That's just me. And that's what I've done. Because the time it takes to walk anywhere, to get where I got to go, to situate myself, to get myself mentally prepared to go back on the road, to get sufficient rest, if I need to eat, if I need to at least put something in my system, get some water, it's going to take me some time.
Yes.
And so I am not going to be constrained by whatever interval you want to give me or whatever interval I'm scheduled for, and the conditions of the road. exceeded that.
Yes.
Now I'm not going to tell the dispatcher I'm taking a half hour, so you're going to have to put me behind. But what I am going to say is, wait, let me finish. And what I am going to say to the dispatcher is, listen, I got 15 minutes but I need to take a comfort. If the dispatcher sees you and understands what you're saying, they're going to know, okay, let me find somebody or they're just going to ask you, are you going to make your whatever it is? And I'm going to say, probably not. Probably not. Yeah. Or you could say, I'm going to try, but, it may. So, I mean, you're not refusing. You can't refuse. But they going to say you got 15 minutes until your interval, whatever. I said, okay, but I'm going to be on a comfort. So if you want to jump somebody ahead or you want to put me behind from now, that's your business. But I'm taking a comfort. Do with that what you need to. And you're going to tell them when you return. So when you return, you also put that on the record. You say, okay, terminal White Plains dispatch, such and such 215 train operator back from a comfort, and then they're gonna do what they need to do with you. They're gonna let you know, okay, that's your train on the stand, or okay, well we put you on you one behind, you're on this, you're going out with this person, that person. They do what they need to do. It is what it is. You have to take care of yourself because you're gonna go down the road, you're gonna operate that train. And whatever happens is fully on you. They're not going to care if you got to your terminal late and you didn't have time. They're not going to care if something happens during that trip. You have to take care of yourself. Do with that information what you will.
All right. So when you are at a terminal and you have maybe been on the road for an extended period of time, and your break is cut or your lunch has been lost, right? A comfort is not an excuse for you to then say, okay, I'm going to take my 30, 40-minute lunch that I was supposed to have and I'm calling it a comfort. Don't abuse the comfort system.
Please don't.
Right?
Please don't.
They don't have the ability to deny you a comfort, but let's keep it cute. Right? Let's just keep it where
please use your common sense. Please use your common sense.
Get yourself in a state that you are now able to get on that train and perform your duties adequately. Most of the time, out of my own experience, when you go if you're at a terminal, you can let the dispatcher know. And the dispatcher will definitely see where you're coming from. Some of them may be a little bit, but most of the time, if you let them know in advance that you need to take a comfort, not 5 minutes before you're supposed to be getting on your train, not a minute before you're getting on your train.
Unless that's when you came in. Yes.
No, I'm saying get to the terminal and you go upstairs and you start going to the bathroom, doing this, doing that. And now it's getting closer to your time to depart for your next trip. Now you want to say something that may give you some attitude, right? Yeah. So let them know up front, hey, listen, I need a comfort. Okay? If this is something that you want to do, they might ask how long. If that's something that you feel comfortable with giving them a time, I just need about 15 minutes, I need 10 minutes, whatever, that's cool. But you do not have to tell them a time period.
Right.
Okay? There's different reasons why you may need a comfort.
And they can't tell you how long it takes you to shit.
Okay. Also, if you are using the bathroom, if there's something going on with your stomach, right, whether it's coming from the bottom or the top, if you are female and there's female issues that are happening, you need to take care of that. And that may take a little bit more time because on the road maybe something popped up that, now you have to take care of. Sometimes we have people who are diabetic, who maybe their sugar has dropped. Or maybe somebody that suffers from migraines. I will speak on this, something that has happened to me on the road, right? I had, while I was operating, I fell ill. And I just wanted to get to the end of the terminal. I wanted to get to my terminal and thought that I knew in my mind that once I got to the terminal that I was going to book off. I was going to go home because I really was not feeling like myself. And I have to say, once I got there, my situation really escalated really, really quickly. And once I came back to work after being hospitalized,
Jesus Christ.
everybody was telling me, especially the dispatches and supervision, TSS, were like, listen, if that ever happens, you need to call us. You need to let us know, and somebody else will come and operate your train. And I think a lot of the time we feel like, as much as, I claim to be a thug and I don't care, transit ain't this and this and that, whatever. I really was like, I don't want to hold up the road. I want to kind of get to where I'm going. I don't want to cause an issue. I just want to expedite this trip, right? It would have been better for me to call and ask for assistance because I needed a comfort, and I needed to be relieved because anything could have happened down that road. Yep. So with that being said, do what you think is best for you to keep your record clean and for your health and the safety of you, your partner, and your passengers. Okay? So comfort is not something that you should be beating yourself up about. If you need one, take one. I am also somebody who stomach from time to time will betray them. Okay? So I have no issue. And the way I know where these bathrooms are, it's because I will call for my comfort. All right? So don't be ashamed. We hear it on the radio, and sometimes you feel like you don't want to let people know, oh, that person, did you hear so-and-so needed a comfort? We all go to the bathroom. We all have issues from time to time. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
We all tried that new restaurant upstairs that, wasn't quite up to snuff yet.
Yeah, so, and we're all human. We all know what goes down, and I guarantee you something that I've chanted while en route is, I'm not going to be called Miss Pissy Pants. And I am not.
I think that's worse.
Yes, that is. And I'm not going to be the one that they talk about for years on end, and by the time I retire in 2042 or something, that they saying like, I remember this one time when this train operator,
the train got to
herself,
left it there, so, didn't say nothing to nobody. Like, damn,
listen,
sheesh, sorry.
Take your comfort and do not be ashamed. This is a human thing. And if you are not feeling well, please let somebody know, because there's been times where people, and I'm going to say this, for the most part, control, everybody knows that they cannot deny you. Mm-hmm. So they're going to work with you. Right. As much as it is an inconvenience, they cannot deny you. So do what you need to do for yourself, because we've had operators and conductors die on the train, and it's not something that happens all the time, but I'm pretty sure people have gotten on the train and maybe their pressure was elevated, maybe they've had a headache, maybe they were having some type of chest pain or arm pain, and instead of being like, you know what, I need a comfort, and check themselves out, or saying I may need to book off, maybe after that glass of water, maybe
I'm lightheaded, or
my pill that I took don't feel like it's kicking in, or me having that snack didn't do the job. You may need to take care of yourself and have somebody call EMT services for you. Mm-hmm. Take your comfort. Do not be ashamed. So with this episode is to empower you to take your comforts. Do not be ashamed. Realize that you need to be clear and concise, and do not ever abuse the comfort system.
Please don't.
Okay?
Please don't.
Make it nice. Keep it nice cute for everybody.
Please keep it cute.
Yeah. So
it's not hard. It's common sense. It's not hard. It's common sense. It is very straightforward. Mm-hmm. Okay? Please, let's not overcomplicate something that works well. Okay? Yeah. All right, guys. That is our short pod.
Yeah, thank you so much. I told all my business.
I'm sure it won't be the last time.
I hope everybody
all right, guys,
is
please
informed.
Rate, like, share, subscribe. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.